Libra, what's up? I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to your reading. This one is a law of attraction focus reading. Looking at a period going out of 2022 into 2023, but it is a timeless reading. So when you see it, it is the right time for you to see it, my beautiful Libras. I hope that you're doing great. So in this reading, we're going to see what your archangels have got to say. We're first going to focus on what you are doing well and what you want to keep on doing well, for the benefit of your own highest good, Libra, and how you can benefit from there. Then we're going to use Thought Tarot to see what is the right question, what is the right focus that you really want to be focusing on. Because a lot of times in life, mostly really, when you don't get what you want, is because your focus would serve you much better, like if it's in a different direction. And then we're going to clarify using the Light Seer's Tarot. Okay. Remember, this is general, so a lot of these messages may be for you. Only some of the messages may be for you. I'd love to hear in the comments, what was for you, maybe what wasn't for you, and don't worry about what is not for you. Okay. If you watch this reading, blah, 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 tongue twister. If you watch this reading from beginning to end, I'm really going to appreciate it because it's absolutely amazing for the YouTube algorithm, which helps my channel to grow. So the first card you got is the Queen of Michael. It sort of came out on its side, which to me always speaks about maybe being a little bit indecisive. But it says brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. And Michael is that sword sort of energy in this deck, so it's got a lot to do with the mind, more towards the divine male sort of energy. But when we speak about divine male, obviously tarot energy in fact is non-gender specific, so take it as it resonates, but it just might refer to a more mind space as opposed to a heart space. Okay, even though the feel of this card is very sort of feminine. And it says you know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for career rather than relationships. All right. So as I said before, obviously, please only take it as it resonates. When I actually get this card, regardless of what is written over there, when I get this card specifically, to me, it actually feels like, that it is, it's about a male energy being very balanced, that male energy being within your divine, feminine, beautiful Libra, but the balance within it, so the one is not overruling the other, where there is a simple understanding, for example, that crying is not a sound, or there's not a, like a sign of weakness, for example. So really trust your mind at this moment, and I feel that the work that you've been doing within your mind itself, it's really, it's in that space where it's really beginning to pay off really, really well. Trust your intuition at this particular point in time. Trust your insights at this particular point in time. Know that you've really got what it takes. There's a beautiful healing energy that I feel here coming about for you. And even though this character is sitting on a sort of like a throne chair type of vibe here, which I think is such a beautiful chair, by the way, it looks like beautiful little butterflies there at the back, which is quite amazing. So it's all really just about, like true strength, really. And true strength, it's not that you have to show somebody how strong you are and how you can beat them to a pulp and stuff like that. That isn't really strength. When I speak about true strength, I speak about knowing who you are and not really being like maybe in a space where some people might be saying some nasty, ugly things to you, maybe try to put you in a box or something like that, trying to define who you are and who you are not. And, there's a space that's almost like spirit is saying, you can say to them, well, that's how you see me, but that's not how I need to see myself. Okay. Really, really, really fantastic. Let's see what you are doing well. So the angels are saying to you, don't shy away from being yourself. It's a very elaborative sort of energy that I'm picking up, but in the same way, it's very peaceful and it's very calm and it's very relaxed, very harmonious. Okay, so I really like that. So let's see, what is it that you are doing well that Source would like to encourage you to continue doing? High Priestess. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And I see you coming, even the way that the card landed, I see you coming into your power, I see you coming into your strength, I see you coming into your positive energy, I see you coming beautifully into your light. The High Priestess is a moon energy. It is about it's about your deep emotions and the needs that you have, acknowledge who you are. And now I can really make this connection with the strength energy. Don't be afraid to show the world who you are. Don't be afraid to express who you are. Don't be afraid to express the beauty of who you are. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Do not shy away from vulnerability, something that is coming through so strongly for me, or for you rather. And here's the thing, I feel that is what gives almost like your mind wings to fly. So maybe the mind is very heavy at the moment, very overwhelmed at the moment. I see with these beautiful wings over here, it's so incredible, like this deck of cards, that deck of cards. I've had this deck of cards for many, many years. The Archangel Tarot. I've had this deck of cards, the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid for I imagine about 2.5 years now, and I'm seeing some details here today that I haven't actually seen before, which is just amazing. It's astounding. And it's almost like spirit, like source is looking into your soul, or rather that you, like spirit is looking at the world through your eyes. And it's and in many ways, Libra, you might be feeling so overwhelmed at this moment, you might be feeling challenged, and maybe there's some heaviness, but don't allow that to become the determining factor in your life. There's a beautiful coming together of energy that's happening here for you. There's a beautiful unfolding, like a rose that's opening. And it's this, when people speak about sort of like spiritual alignment on the next level, basically. But for you, my beautiful Libra, it is, that is what's happening, but it's gentle. Like spiritual alignment can be such a push sometimes. It can be very, that in itself can be such a challenge sometimes. But I feel a beautiful sense of lightness that's coming here about for you, which I really, really love. All right, let's see you using Thought Tarot. So remember, we're looking at two things here. What is the right question or the right focus for you that you want to focus on? Just to make sure that your energy is focused in the direction, that you are directing it in the way that you want to direct it to get the desires of your heart. And because we all have those deeper truths really. And also, what is it that, what is the truth that you really want to be following? Oi, 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 oi. Your reading is on fire. So the right question that you want to ask, I'm going to turn this one around just for now so you don't get distracted by it. The Priestess, which is the High Priestess, which is the same as this card that you've just gotten. And it goes in alignment with this as well. And that's beautiful because tarot always tells a story. And you are reminded here with this beautiful, beautiful High Priestess card here that you form part of an interwoven, intricate, absolutely beautiful by divine design, intricate pattern. You are part of it all. You are the Alpha, the Omega, and you are every step in between. You are the beginning, you are the end, you are it all. And there's this, and I'll just rather put it like this: if you want to focus on something, focus on really growing that deeper connection with the universe, because by doing so, you are growing the deeper connection with yourself. So that's really what you want to be focusing on. Finding out what is the deeper core truth about myself. Myself as a soul having a human being experience. A soul that is expressing universal possibility in physicality. I keep on seeing this beautiful flower that is opening over here, which is just incredible. It's just amazing. It's like you are this rare, beautiful breed, this rare, beautiful being, Libra. And the world is ready to see your magic now. So I don't Don't hide your magic away any longer. And your magic doesn't have to resonate with everyone. It doesn't have to be the same as another person's magic, What is magic to you doesn't have to be magic to them, and so forth and so forth. Because remember that we all form part of the same expression or like incarnation of life, really, in diversity, but we still have that opportunity to have that experience of individuality, and you want to give yourself that. And just for a moment, and this might sound like it goes against sort of like spiritual practice, but just for a moment, Libra, just imagine yourself as actually being separate from everything and everyone else. And you don't need anyone's approval to do what makes your heart happy and your heart sing with joy. And what would you do then, if the judgment of others weren't like an issue? And when you follow that beautiful light of yours, that is how it actually reconnects you with the all. Okay. So use your imagination to your advantage. Let's clarify. That is so beautiful. You are, this is a space, I feel for you, my beautiful, beautiful Libras. This is a space more of realignment, So it's not so much a space where you maybe need to do anything specifically. It's more a space where you allow the magic to sort of like, and this is specifically how I hear it, to transcend through you. There's a Kundalini rising that is happening for you at the moment, which is the unlocking of your powerful energy. You've got the Six of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Seven of Cups. So there's a change in mindset here. I do feel that some of you, it's almost like you were still somehow dependent on somebody's approval, possibly. I feel that you're changing your mind around that, changing around about money and availability. Someone may have been trying to manipulate you through money. You may not have been aware of that, by the way, but I feel that definitely came to light, and you were like, not going to do that. And that has really presented some healing that you need to do, some very important healing for you. And I keep on seeing this infinity sign. I mean, look at that. The infinity sign is there, and the infinity sign is there. So it's just beautifully everywhere for you, beautiful, beautiful Libra. That beautiful sense of infinity, that beautiful sense of flow, that beautiful sense of healing coming into your power. And for some of you, this is happening in the way that you are becoming aware of maybe things not appearing the way that you thought they were. I feel for some of you, it might have seemed that things were bad, and then you realize they were actually worse than you initially imagined. And sometimes when we have that, it can be very discouraging. But remember, sometimes it's better to find things out in advance as opposed to, finding out afterwards and finding it out later. It does feel that somebody maybe tried to con you or almost like make use of your resources, maybe for their benefit. But I definitely see you moving away from there. I see you succeeding quite plentifully. Really more and more, the more I do this reading, the more I see that this is just your time, Libra, to do your own thing. Like if you imagine yourself being in like a boat, like a rowing boat, it's time for you to pick up those oars and row your own boat, that sort of thing. Okay? And this is what is happening for you going forward. This is incredible. I love this with all my heart and with all my being. You have got the full energy, which is when you study Thought Tarot, like just the Fool alone, it's so much information. But what you're being reminded of here, especially if you've maybe been very serious, it might be time to sort of loosen your feathers a little bit, let your hair down, allow yourself to just be a bit more you. I feel that some of you have lost the you-ness of you a little bit there. Just be you. Allow yourself to be you. Give yourself permission to just be yourself, really give yourself that permission. Let's clarify, because I feel that for some of you, you're there already, but you want to know that that the world in many ways will benefit optimally when you are just you. People don't need any more pretenders and stuff like that. The world has got more than enough of that. King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords, ready for love. And some of you are going like, no, Adrian, that's not for me. Well, how would you know unless you give it a chance? I see you ready for love. And remember, just because you're ready for love doesn't mean that you have to go jump in it, head, line, and sinker. hook, line, and sinker, sorry. But I do see the possibility of good love. It could also just be that, that you want to open yourself to that energy being possible for you. It doesn't mean that you have to go jump in the sack with someone. That's not what I'm saying. But I do feel in energy, you're in that space where you want to open yourself to love. Love can come in quite unexpectedly here for you. So sort of like, sneaking up on you, a little bit surprising you. You have planted some really beautiful roots, possibly with someone else, and now it could feel that another person's benefiting from that. Remember that we are all one incarnation of life. Okay, and so now I'm also getting why earlier on you had the thing that maybe, being willing to do your thing, so away from a person with a new person, but it's a continuation of the same thing. So very good seeds have been planted. I would really like to hear in comments what that is about. So beautiful seeds have been planted, and now it's time to continue the journey forward, possibly with someone else. All right, or maybe just both of you are much change. Page of Swords, rewriting your own history. So by rewriting your own history, you are I feel that you are stepping away for many of you from that mold that have been casted for you, that you maybe place yourself in, stepping away from there, a sense of freedom, a sense of light, a sense of enlightenment, and really enlightenment in the sense of becoming aware of more of your own possibilities, what is possible for you, who you are, and who you can prospectively become. Beautiful gateways of prosperity opening here for you, and so it is. If it resonates with you, place your hand on your heart, nice deep breath, claim that for yourself. All right, so that's what I got for you, beautiful Libras. I hope that helps, and if I really appreciate you doing those things that us YouTubers appreciate you doing, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I will see you next time, my beautiful souls. Bye bye.